Hello everynyaa! Today we are going to continue our training, and if I remember well, we were about to create some quartz, and then we are going to learn how to fight. So yeah, let's start with creating the quartz. We will go for HP for Estelle and for action for Joshua. I think we also can open slots, and that's how it works. We got the middle slot opened actually, and we can open all other slots for our characters. We can do that because I transferred the Sepit from the new game to New Game Plus, and that's going to help us a bit in our fights in the near future. Also, we are going to put stronger quartz in our slots than we created, so we will be able to use some stronger arts. And I think we are going to make our Estelle tank, so HP and defense is going to be useful on her, also the shield, also the I'm not going to use this one because it's too OP. It causes our attacks to go death blows, which basically instantly kill the enemies. But I am going to use the Dex. Attack is not that useful on our tank, but evade definitely. And something, let's say, not too OP. Okay, I think cast is going to be useful to get heal and stuff like that. And for Joshua we are going for action 3 and cast 1 to not use the death blows, and then attack 3, strike. Joshua is basically a damage dealer and assassin, so that's how we are going to make him look like, and we will give him some HP just for the purposes of healing with arts. Then we are going further in our training. I see you've managed to open one of your augment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular elemental, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. Oh, so you've finished installing your quartz, have you? Since you have both recovery and attack art set up, it appears that you don't need any more instruction from me about how to do this task. If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebook and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a slot in your augments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. That we did. Now, I want you to use the sepit and open a slot on each of your augments. Go ahead and decide which slots you are going to open. Okay, we already did that, so... This concludes your training here at the Olbar factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping? And a little more walking. Joshua, help me! Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you all for your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with the test of yours. We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Caius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what is said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your Bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure that job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the shivers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief! Oh, divine idols! I give thanks to thee for the infinite grace in bestowing upon us such a wonderful gift as shivers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was paper tests. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the factory. I can't really feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you are so confident, then how about proving that you are not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw the bulletin board, this test will be search conducted in Roland sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the content of the chest, which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is just extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Okay, so we received Tear Bulb X3 and monster guides. Okay. What's this book for? It's called a monster guide, and it's used to record information about the monster and other opponents you meet. However, whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulder, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Okay, so we are in the sewers and we are going to fight. There appears to be a recovery point set up over here. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low before engaging in any further battles. Open charging station. Our recovery point set up in dangerous areas. As the recovery point is approached, exclamation mark will appear and two choices will be displayed by pressing the OK button. By selecting the rest option, all HP and EP will be restored. Okay, we are going to use that. Sounds like a plan to me. As our AP is really low because we opened a lot of slots. So we're going to rest before we engage the battles. Also, we had the Estelle as tank, so we are going to set her a bit to the front and Joshua a bit to the back. Okay. Monster at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind sight. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen from the far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of battle will change depending on how monster is engaged. Engaging the monster from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Okay. They are not going to move in this fight because that's the tutorial on how to just move. So we are just going to finish them quickly. Okay, we are going here. We are finishing this one here. Okay, I'll just make the battles faster by speeding them up.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, that's the English voice of Joshua. I pretty like that, even though I'm not a fan of English dubbing. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attack may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay! Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. Arts also make long-range attack possible, but they require time to be cast. EP is consumed when arts are used. EP can be recovered by resting at inns, hotels, or by using charge stations and other items like an AP charge. EP, not AP. Okay, so that's how we use the arts. We are going to use the attack art, like, for example, this one. And Joshua have Firebolt, for example. They are also not going to attack us. Just a tutorial for now. We won, that's good. Crisp onion. Okay, and I think here happens the first fight. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effect besides just dealing out damage, they are worth a shot. Roger that! Crafts have range limits, but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Okay. So we are going to use the craft morale that support us by giving us a boost to strength. Okay, they are fighting now. Okay, craft Joshua. Double attack. Boom. And we got him. Okay, it missed. And here it goes. And that's Estelle's voice, by the way. Okay. There is a chest here, come on! Also, a feature that we are going to focus on when trying to find all the chests is this one. The chest is empty, because of you. Nice work, hero. Yeah, every single chest in the game has a hidden message when we try to open the opened chest. It's the same every time at the same chest, so... Okay, we are going to the recovery station really quickly. And that's how it works, by the way. Okay, and we are going back where we were a moment ago. Okay, the door appears to be locked, and there is a chest here, so that's our goal, I think. Oh, what a surprise, another creepy thing. I wish there were an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is above 100. S-breaks are action which allow S-craft to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. S-craft, which are unleashed as breaks, can be changed by going to tactics and then set S-break with the main menu. Okay. Let's just do like that. That's how it works. Just watch the animation for the first time. And the first monster is gone. Okay. Let's use the Shadow Spur on this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, Joshua got the S-crafts, really? Okay, we killed this one. Okay. We will have to go to the station again, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, we can use the arts to heal. Because we can use the arts even when we are not in battle.